Hey YouTube, this is Polkadot again, and today I have another Bandit Ring news update for you. Some of these have already been released, but I wanted to give you my thoughts on these item cards. We have three in particular that I want to discuss with you. We're going to talk about the Paint Roller, the Eco Arm, or maybe it's Echo Arm, and then Lucky Helmet. Alright. So let's go right into these. So the paint roller is right here. We don't have a better image. It's with the Jolteon. And so here's the paint roller, guys. This item, discard a stadium card in play, then draw one card. Alright, so I think this card is going to actually see some play competitively. It'll probably be more of a tech card. My thinking is if you first of all, you're probably going to be playing stadiums no matter what you use, so you're going to be bumping other stadiums anyway. But there are some situations where I can see where you would want to either bump your own stadium, or even if you don't have a stadium, you want to bump the opponent's stadium just so it doesn't help them. And so I think one or two of these in a deck could possibly be used even if you're already using stadiums. So let me give you a situation where you might want to bump your own stadium. If you're playing Primal Groudon, alright, so you may want to use your stadium for a good while. He's going to take several turns to get charged up anyway. So it makes sense to use your own stadium to your advantage. Maybe it's a Fairy Garden, maybe it's the Sky Field, maybe it's Mountain Ring, maybe it's whatever, guys. But when he finally gets charged up, you don't want that stadium to be in play. You definitely don't want him using your stadiums against you for added strength. So it makes a whole lot of sense to bump your own stadium. And Paint Roller can do that. So you can bump your own stadium card, but then guess what? Then you get to draw one card. So not only you get like a twofer, you get to bump the stadium card, and you also get to draw a card, so it's very useful. Also, if you're playing like against Mega Rayquaza or Raichu, or one of the decks that really uses the Sky Field a lot, then you definitely might want to play the Paint Roller, even if you don't have your own stadium, because you want to get their bench back down to 5. So I think Paint Roller can be a very good tech card, one that might fit into some decks. Alright, the next card we're looking at is Echo Arm. It's right here, guys. Shuffle 3 Pokemon Tool cards from your discard pile back into your deck. Now, I don't know how I feel about this one yet. I don't think it's going to see a lot of play in competitive play. However, I will give this one caveat. With the new Theta Double Ancient Trait coming out, there will be some cards that can put two tool cards on themselves, like Mega Tyranitar. There's an Entei that will be able to have 2 tool cards, and so in this case there might be a reason to shuffle tool cards back in, especially if your deck is based around those cards and you specifically are using a lot of tools. One other thing I should say is, with Lysander's Trump card being rotated, this is another one of those cards that will allow you to put cards back from your discard pile into your deck. So if nothing else, this card might be used to keep from decking out, even though I think there are better alternatives like Sacred Ash. And there's still a promo card that the Japanese have that we have not seen yet, that allows you to shuffle 5 energies, basic energies, back into your deck. And if we ever get that card, I imagine that card will be used more than this one would for deck out purposes. However, that being said, there might be the occasion where this card could be used. Alright, the final card we're looking at today is Lucky Helmet. It is a tool card. If you remember, I guess it's been before XY, Rocky Helmet, you put it on and basically it does 2 damage counters to your opponent whenever they attack. Well, this one's called Lucky Helmet. So attach a Pokemon tool to one of your It's a Pokemon tool, so you attach it to one of your Pokemon. And when the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, draw 2 cards. So they took away Lysander's trump card, but they have not taken away more and more ways where you can draw. They just continually add more and more draw power. And if I understand this correctly, I guess you could stack this so you could have 2 of these on one of your Theta double. And so technically you could draw 4 cards every time they got hit. I don't know. That's just a possibility. But it's a neat little card. I could see it possibly getting some play, though I'm not overly optimistic about it. Anyway, guys, those are the item cards that have been revealed. Well, I should also say, I didn't put it in here, but they did reprint Level Ball, I guess to help see if we could get Stage 2s going more now. So Level Ball, and I'll just kind of, from what I remember about it, is basically search your deck for a Pokemon that has 90 HP or less and put it in your hand. So they've reprinted that, so we have that available to us now. Anyway, guys, hit like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think of these cards. You like them? Are you going to play them in your deck? Tell me what you think. Anyway, guys, this is Pokedad signing off. Have a great day. Bye.